Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last season's national champions, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Dropping back. It's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Hill.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
That completion makes it second and short. Looking for a man. Close to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw again. The short completion of the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They'll run it from the gun. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Boy, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That's reeled in. It's Watkins. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
When the defense sits back in a zone coverage, good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. Tackle quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. It's Lagway. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. Oh, he makes the catch. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Touchdown, LSU, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Now here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Breaking through at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking for his big tight end. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
So second down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete again. Full count coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up at their own 7. That's caught. It's Thomas. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Now it's second down here. Handoff in a single back formation. Crosses the 25. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Moore. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Looking for some space. It's Riggs. He breaks loose at the 40. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Caught behind the line. It's Riggs. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. Looking to throw it again. He fires downfield. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands, it's Thomas. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment before this important play. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Using his legs, it's Durham. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
A pass in the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Looking for the wide out. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, LSU. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on fourth down last time. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Well, they touched the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Dropping back, it's Moore. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot, balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Extending the play now. The pickup is 6. Makes it third down and 4.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Short pass finds the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The shotgun running play call. Powers through. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. To throw, it's Moore. The sure hands, it's Moore. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Riggs.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run or the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Automatic on the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Spinning out of the tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
On the move now. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Looking downfield. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On the ground, it's Durham. Inside the 25. Great effort there to make something happen, but they bring him down, and that will wrap up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Hey, Whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And at first down, they go right back to him. He's brought down, but not before they gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Pass caught. Second down now. To the air. It's Lagway. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. And we're head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. LSU now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Lagway. Makes a quick catch. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that short completion. And the single back takes the handoff. Soppa with a strong tackle there. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. That strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Looking downfield, it's Moore. He's got it with room to run. Breaking free at the 35. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
And there's the handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. A completion makes it second down. Looking to pass. It's Moore. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he makes the catch out of the 10.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Here we go. 4th and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring it back, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. One man in the backfield. Won't get the football. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Looking for his big tight end. Finds his man. It's Green. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking for some space. It's Durham. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. What a catch! Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Running back grabs it on the screen. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end. Touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Play action here on first down. Clicking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Makes the grab. It's Moore. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. And that's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because, you know, the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. He just missed him. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. With the catch, it's Green. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep in the middle of the field. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Dropping back, it's Moore. Quick completion to the tight end.
That's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. And the Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. The Ducks will have first and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Touchdown, Ducks! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Leaning on the run game here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game's coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Inside deals now from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback just kneels down. The Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance.